Hello and welcome. I'm Rebecca and we are back from Sam's. So I have a massive monthly grocery haul for you. And this time I did go a little bit over budget. I tried to spend $300 at Sam's and we did $355. But as you'll see, I had some splurges and I got a ton of meat. So I should not have to go back for any more proteins this month. I also stopped at Jungle Gyms, so I will show you that haul. And we even went to Kroger. So I got everything I need for the month and then this first week of March. So let's check it out. So this is everything I got from Sam's today. And we're going to start over here. Actually, we'll start right down here. This bag, it's a humongous bag. Actually, I can't even zoom out enough. This is a huge bag for $8. Chris really thought we should get. I mean, we always do our monthly grocery shopping, like all in one trip. Like we'll go to Sam's and then Jungle Gym. So it'd be really nice to have this in the summertime when it gets warm to keep all of our meat and cold items while we're shopping at Jungle Gyms. We never stay there too long, but you know, you never know. And then we got some veggies. So cauliflower rice. I love this cauliflower rice. I'm not sure what they do to it, but the texture of it is so on point. I absolutely love it. And we basically go through a bag a week, and I'll use it for stir fry. I made a citrus rice, a goat cheese rice. We'll have just like a Spanish style rice, all sorts of things, stuffed peppers. Then we have some frozen green beans and frozen broccoli. And these are like $6 for 5 bags, 5 1-pound bags. And it's more than you would get from like the Kroger freezer section. And the green beans are like really long and very firm. They're just really good quality. And the broccoli florets are like large chunks of broccoli. It's not just a bunch of the stems. And so I love getting my frozen veggies there. And again, we basically have like 1 or 2 a week, and I'll intermingle other vegetables when I go to Kroger throughout the week or if I go to Aldi. But this way we do save money. We still have a variety of greens, and then we can just supplement with other things. And then I always get these organic baby carrots, and I love these because they're so tiny, and with me having braces right now, I can eat them pretty easily. And Taylor told me that she is over applesauce. So we got some diced peaches for her to have with her school lunches. There's no high fructose corn syrup, so I love that. I've got some PB Fit here, just some powdered peanut butter that I like to use for smoothies, or if I'm doing just like a protein shake, I mix that with chocolate protein powder and some unsweetened almond milk, sometimes a little coffee. So good. Belvitas are a staple for Taylor, and the protein Nature Valley granola bars. And I basically just look for the items that have the highest amount of fiber, lowest amount of sugar, and highest amount of protein for her snacks. Then we got some muscle milk here for Chris. He takes those to work. Very easy for him. And then a couple snacks. We got some pretzel twists. That's what Chris wanted. And these are our all-time favorite tortilla chips. The texture of them, it's like, I don't know, they just like never go stale, it seems, and this bag will last a couple weeks, and we just love it. They're just delicious. They have quinoa. There's extra fiber in them. We just really love them. We'll use them, of course, for just chips and salsa, but we love having chili nachos, and we will also use them to like dip in tuna salad or other items. So moving on to cheese, I always get the organic cheddar cheese, and then we just shred it ourselves. And I always get the organic string cheese. And we freeze one of these and put one in the fridge. And then I always get these turkey sticks. They are $12.99 for 2 pounds. And at my local market, they're $9.99 per pound. So I think this is a steal. They're, you know, high protein snack. Kind of low in calories. I mean, 2 of them are 140 calories and 14 grams of protein, I believe. So not bad. And I usually have that with like some crackers or some string cheese or something, just as like a little snack. And we bought 3 of them. There's a third one under there because all 3 of us eat them. We go through them like crazy. And then actually more fruit over here are some Dole pineapple. And there's a 4-pack. Again, one lasts us about every week. So she basically It's mainly for breakfast that we always serve fruit with Taylor, and then sometimes I'll snack on them, but they're mainly for her breakfast, or sometimes lunch. And then we still have a package of tuna downstairs, so we just got 2 of those. And then, yay! They had my eggs. Free range organic eggs. These are $6.99 for 2 dozen. So it's only $3.50 basically for a dozen, which is incredible. Or actually some organic chicken breasts. And this was kind of a splurge. This was like 15 bucks. But, you know, I just do the best that I can with what I've got. And I stick to a budget, so I am able to get some high quality items. And I just decided that this month I wanted to splurge because it was $3.50. The conventional chicken was like $2 or $2.50 depending on which brand you got. So I mean, yes, it's $1 more a pound, but you know, it's hormone free, organic. Again, I get it when I can. And this dog is jumping at the door, so I'll be back. We got some salmon, and this last month it lasted me like I got 2 meals out of it, so it's like $15 as well. It was $7.49 a pound, which is actually 50 cents cheaper than the local store. So not a huge savings, but it still is a savings, and it allows us to get our salmon in, which is super healthy for you. Now we basically eat it, or like last month we only eat it twice per month. That would be ideally if we could eat it once a week. But Chris decided to splurge on some other items, and he loves scallops. And we are having a vacation at the end of the month, so we may be taking these on our little camping trip with us. And we're like camping in a cabin, and we'll have a grill outside and like a mini kitchen. So we did splurge on some scallops, but still, this pound and a half was $22.99, and usually 1 pound of scallops is around $23 to $27. So great deal. You can wrap them in bacon and grill them. You can just pan sear them. And I'll tell you the key to getting a good scallop, because I used to actually not like scallops, but the key is to make sure they are dry, and then you just sear them, and they are so good. We also picked up some more shrimp, and we usually do get our shrimp from Jungle Gems, but these are really big, plump shrimp, plus they're already peeled, and it was basically $8 a pound, so maybe $1 more per pound than what we would typically spend, but that's on like a medium-sized shrimp, so this is actually a really great deal for the quality of shrimp. Chris absolutely loves smoked salmon on avocado toast, so we got some of this for him to have. And I got some more ground beef. This is the lean ground beef. Do not think it's organic, but again, it's all about balance, and if I could afford everything organic, I would, but I can't, so I'm very happy I got that chicken today. So this is what we got from Jungle Gems today. So let's start over here. I got my Blue Mountain coffee. I absolutely love this coffee because it reminds me of being in Jamaica where we got married. And I also got some maca root powder. I put this in my smoothie. In the last few days I've been completely out, so I'm happy to get that back. If you don't know what maca root is, it's basically an adaptogen, and it's just really good for hormone balance, and it just helps your body adapt to stress. And there's all different kinds, and I just choose one. I really like this because I can put it in my smoothie. It's really easy, so I get that. Dexter, get out of the trash. One thing I did not get is a new trash can, which is on the list because he is always getting in that trash. Okay, I got 4 bags, one's behind that bag, of the beetroot chips. So nutrition, they have fiber. I like to eat these just as a plain old snack, or one of my new little snacks that I like, we're actually loving it for a few months, is tuna salad with sweet relish and these chips. And I'll even just use Dijon mustard. I don't even need mayonnaise in my tuna salad. It's really delicious. And then I had to stock up on my Grippo's cheddar and horseradish chips. I have half a bag left from last month, so I just chose to get one. Chris found his Zappos again and got a couple of bags of those. And then in their like clearance section, I got a few items, some shaved Brussels sprouts. Dexter, get out of the trash. I got some shaved Brussels sprouts for dinner tonight. We're actually having ribs and Brussels sprouts and sweet potatoes for dinner. I got a mild or medium salsa. Jungle Gems has the best salsa. Then some organic blueberries are 2 for $5. Some more crushed tomatoes. They've actually been having these for a couple months, like that's been in the section. I'm going to use that to make chili, along with some fire roasted tomatoes I got at Kroger. And then we also picked up just 1 package of bacon. We haven't been eating the bacon as often or as much as we had in the past, so I just chose to get 1 package today. Dexter, no. And then we also got some sourdough bread. I love, oh, it's open. What the heck? Little tie came off. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. I don't know. Anyway, we got some sourdough bread from the bakery there. And I love this bread. I'll either get it from Jungle Gems or from my local market because it is homemade, fresh, has 2 ingredients, flour and salt. That's how you know it's a real sourdough that would actually have probiotic benefits, is if it only has those 2 ingredients, which means that it has a natural yeast, natural probiotics in them. Anyhow, moving on to the steak. The T-bones were still on sale for, I believe, $6.99 a pound. And this is a humongous steak that the entire family will eat. And we might even have leftovers for like a salad. But look at that filet. Oh my gosh. So good. Okay. I found these a couple months ago. These are some chicken sausages. And we got the hot Italian and sweet Italian kind. And those are good for just like a quick dinner. Just throw some veggies on the side. Or I also made this like New Orleans lentil stew with the hot sausage. Delicious. Then our beloved heart of palms. We limit ourselves to 1 per week because they are like $2.50 or $3, and that's like not a cheap snack, but they're really good. They have fiber in them, and Taylor loves eating them like they're string cheese. So they're very fibrous, so you can kind of like pull them apart. And then I never get this variety pack of chips, but Taylor really wanted them. Chris said go for it, so we did. That is our Jungle Gems grocery haul this month. So this is our mini haul from Kroger. We actually just went to get an onion and ice, but I picked up a couple things that I think I might need this week because I'm going to challenge myself to not go to the grocery store again this week. Since we went over our budget by $50, I had to take that out of our weekly grocery budget, and now I basically have like $25 in our weekly grocery budget for next week. So I do not want to spend any more dollars at the grocery store this week. And that's how I kind of budget and make up for it. It's like if I do go over a little bit in my monthly haul, I'll take away from my weekly. Because the truth is we have plenty of food now. Like I won't even have to go to the store unless there's big items that I just want to have. But I'm going to be creating a meal plan here very soon to use up, what we have and allow me to not have to go to the grocery. Anyway. Some spaghetti squash. I just had a video recently go out too with a two low carb dinner recipes and showing you how to roast spaghetti squash, how to cut it and roast it the right way. But this was $1.99 and it's already cut for me, and although I would not use it as like a spaghetti replacement, it's still just like a good carb to have, and actually I'll eat this like with eggs or just on the side. And then so we got that, got some bananas that we'll need, and then some fire roasted tomatoes and some organic corn. So I've kind of been craving like a taco salad with corn. Taylor likes corn, so we'll see what we do with that. And then some turkey dogs in case we make something that Taylor really doesn't like, and then she can always have that and some green beans. Like she doesn't even need a bun, just give her like 2 hot dogs, some green beans, and maybe like a potato or something, and she's good to go. But that's our mini Kroger haul, and I will show you our meal plan now. So here is my meal plan for the week. We are going to have beef enchiladas using that ground beef that I made. Now there is one item I do have to pick up from the store, which is the corn tortillas, which I already had in my head. I was going to stop at the market tomorrow and pick those up. And then we are also going to make a lemon herb salmon and rice. I've been wanting to make a citrus rice with the cauliflower rice, and I haven't yet. We love having the salmon and rice. Basically every time I've made salmon, we've used a cauliflower rice, and like the last time we made kind of like a Cajun style salmon and a Spanish rice, which was really good. And so I'm going to try to make a citrus rice this time. And then I still have some shrimp left over in the freezer that I did marinate in barbecue sauce. So since we bought the 2-pound bags, both times that I've actually opened up the bag, I have marinated one of the pounds in barbecue sauce. So we're going to have some barbecue shrimp and green beans. I may even make the spaghetti squash that day. We'll see. And then I also want to make a Southwest chicken and corn because I feel like that's when I can do, basically use leftovers to have like a chicken taco salad. That'd be really good. And then I'm also going to make a creamy mushroom chicken, which I've got mushrooms in the fridge and I've got these Baby Bell cheeses that we haven't ate. So I figure I can do something with those two and maybe have it with quinoa. I kind of was thinking of like a mushroom risotto, which I don't have anything to make the risotto, but kind of have that flair. And with some chicken and maybe another vegetable. But I think that's what we're going to eat this coming week. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me and checking out our grocery haul this month. What did you pick up this month? Did you stick with the same old stuff or did you get anything new? Let me know down below. And I hope to see you next time. And have a great day. See you soon.